Hey everyone, it's Kian, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving headfirst into the world of Italian automotive excellence with the top 10 Lamborghinis you absolutely must see before you die. We're talking about the cars that made Lamborghini a legend, the ones that redefined speed and style for generations. Lamborghini has produced some of the most iconic and breathtaking cars in automotive history. From the legendary Miura to the awe-inspiring Aventador, these vehicles are more than just cars. They're rolling works of art, symbols of power and dreams on four wheels. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey through Lamborghini's greatest hits. We'll be exploring the stories behind these incredible machines, their quirky features, and what makes them so unforgettable. Get ready to drool over some serious automotive eye candy. Kicking off our list at number 10 is none other than the Lamborghini Miura, a car that completely revolutionized the automotive landscape back in the 1960s. Now, you might be thinking, a 10th place start for the Miura, what gives? And trust me, I get it, this car is an absolute icon. But remember, this is Lamborghini we're talking about. Every car on this list is special. The Miura's claim to fame was its radical design. Back then, mid-engine cars were practically unheard of, especially in a road-going production car. Ferruccio Lamborghini, the company's founder, had a vision of a car that was not just fast, but also beautiful and groundbreaking. And boy, did the Miura deliver. Its sleek, low-slung bodywork was like nothing else on the road. Those iconic eyelashes around the headlights, the flowing lines that looked like they were sculpted by the wind itself. It was a masterpiece of automotive design. But the Miura wasn't just about looks, it had the performance to match. Under that gorgeous exterior beat, a V12 engine mounted behind the driver, a layout that would become synonymous with high-performance supercars. This thing could really move, with a top speed of around 170 miles per hour, which was absolutely mind-blowing for its time. The Miura wasn't just a car, it was a statement. It showed the world that Lamborghini was here to stay, and they weren't afraid to push the boundaries of what a supercar could be. It laid the groundwork for every single Lamborghini that came after it, and its influence on the automotive world is still felt today. Coming in at number 9 is a car that needs no introduction, the Lamborghini Countach. This is the car that defined the 1980s, the one that graced countless bedroom posters and fueled the dreams of aspiring car enthusiasts everywhere, including yours truly. The Countach took everything that made the Miura special and cranked it up to 11, and then smashed the knob off for good measure. Its design was pure 80s excess, with sharp angles, wedge-shaped bodywork, and those iconic scissor doors that became synonymous with the Lamborghini brand. It looked like it had been designed by a team of fighter jet engineers who just happened to have a passion for supercars. And you know what? That's not too far from the truth. The Countach was designed by Marcello Gandini, who took inspiration from aerospace design to create this futuristic masterpiece. But the Countach wasn't just about looks, it was also a technological tour de force. It featured a powerful V12 engine mounted longitudinally behind the driver, giving it an incredible weight distribution that made it handle like a dream, well, at least on the straights. The Countach was a car that demanded attention wherever it went. It was loud, it was brash, and it was unapologetically extravagant. It was a symbol of the go-go 80s, and its impact on car culture is undeniable. Our next contender, roaring in at number 8, is the Lamborghini Diablo, a car that took the reins from the Countach and ushered Lamborghini into the 1990s with a bang and a whole lot of horsepower. Now, the Diablo had some big shoes to fill, following in the footsteps of the legendary Countach. But let me tell you, it didn't just fill those shoes, it wore them with its own unique style and attitude. The Diablo was a proper evolution of the Countach's design language, with even sharper angles, a wider stance, and a more muscular presence. It was like the Countach had been hitting the gym and emerged with six-pack abs and biceps for days. Under that aggressively sculpted hood lurked a monstrous V12 engine, producing a symphony of noise that could make your hair stand on end. This thing was seriously fast, capable of hitting 60 miles per hour in just a hair over 4 seconds, which was absolutely bonkers for its time. But the Diablo wasn't just about brute force. It was also surprisingly refined for a Lamborghini, with a luxurious interior and a surprisingly comfortable ride. Well, as comfortable as you can expect from a supercar with suspension that could double as a jackhammer. Coming in at number 7 is the Lamborghini Murcielago, a car that marked a turning point for Lamborghini. It was the first all-new Lamborghini designed after Audi took ownership of the company in 1998, and it showed that Lamborghini was entering a new era of sophistication and refinement without losing any of its signature flair. The Murcielago's design was a departure from the sharp angles of its predecessors, with a more organic, flowing design language that was both elegant and aggressive. It was still unmistakably a Lamborghini, with its low-slung profile, wide stance and those iconic scissor doors, but it had a newfound maturity to its design. Under the hood, the Murcielago packed a monstrous V12 engine that produced a thunderous roar. This thing was seriously quick, capable of hitting 60 miles per hour in around 3.5 seconds, making it one of the fastest cars on the planet at the time. But the Murcielago wasn't just about straight-line speed. It was also a capable track car, thanks to its advanced all-wheel drive system and sophisticated suspension. It was a true driver's car, one that rewarded skilled drivers with an exhilarating driving experience. At number 6, we have the Lamborghini Aventador, a car that needs little introduction. This is the car that launched Lamborghini into the stratosphere of supercar royalty, and it's not hard to see why. The Aventador is a masterpiece of aggressive design, with sharp angles, a low-slung profile, and those signature scissor doors that never fail to turn heads. It's like a fighter jet on wheels, and it sounds like one too, thanks to its naturally aspirated V12 engine that produces a symphony of noise that will send chills down your spine. The Aventador is an absolute beast on the road, capable of hitting 60 miles per hour in under 3 seconds. But it's not just about straight-line speed. The Aventador is also incredibly agile and handles like it's on rails, thanks to its advanced all-wheel drive system, carbon fiber construction and sophisticated suspension. But what really sets the Aventador apart is its presence. This car commands attention wherever it goes, and it's impossible not to stare in awe as it roars past. It's a true icon of the supercar world, and it's a car that will be remembered for generations to come. Coming in at number 5 is the Lamborghini Huracan, a car that proves you don't need to sacrifice practicality for performance. Now, I know what you're thinking. Practicality from a Lamborghini? But hear me out on this one. The Huracan, while still an absolute beast on the road, is also surprisingly livable on a day-to-day basis. Compared to some of its siblings, it's relatively compact, making it easier to maneuver through traffic and park in tight spaces. But don't let that fool you. The Huracan is still every bit a Lamborghini. It's powered by a naturally aspirated V10 engine that produces an intoxicating soundtrack, and it can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a blistering 3.2 seconds. It also features Lamborghini's signature sharp styling and aggressive lines, making it clear that this is no ordinary car. The Huracan is a true jack of all trades, offering blistering performance, head-turning looks, and a surprising amount of practicality. At number 4, we have a car that's not for the faint of heart, the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. This is a track-focused weapon built with one purpose in mind: speed. The Sesto Elemento is a masterpiece of lightweight engineering. It's built extensively out of carbon fiber, with even the suspension components made from this exotic material. This results in a curb weight of just 2,200 pounds, which is incredibly light for a supercar. Powering the Sesto Elemento is a screaming V10 engine borrowed from the Gallardo, but tuned to within an inch of its life, producing 570 horsepower. This gives the Sesto Elemento a power-to-weight ratio that's simply absurd, allowing it to rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mind-blowing 2.5 seconds. But the Sesto Elemento's party piece is its handling. It's incredibly agile and responsive, thanks to its lightweight construction, advanced aerodynamics, and race-bred suspension. It's like a go-kart on steroids, and it's an absolute blast to drive on the track. Coming in at number 3 is the Lamborghini Reventon, a car that's as rare as it is striking. With only 20 units produced, the Reventon is a true collector's item and a testament to Lamborghini's commitment to pushing the boundaries of automotive design and performance. The Reventon's design is nothing short of breathtaking. It's inspired by fighter jets with sharp angles, aggressive lines, and a low-slung profile that screams speed. The bodywork is made entirely from carbon fiber, and it features active aerodynamic elements that adjust depending on speed, providing optimal downforce and stability. Powering the Reventon is a 6.5-litre V12 engine that produces a thunderous 650 horsepower. This gives the Reventon a top speed of 221 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest cars Lamborghini has ever produced. But the Reventon's appeal goes beyond its performance figures. It's a car that makes a statement wherever it goes, and it's a testament to Lamborghini's ability to create cars that are both beautiful and technologically advanced. Coming in at number 2 is the Lamborghini Veneno, a car that's about as extreme as it gets. With only 4 units produced, the Veneno is one of the rarest and most expensive cars in the world, and it's easy to see why. The Veneno is a masterpiece of automotive engineering designed to be the most extreme Lamborghini ever created. Its design is pure aggression, with sharp angles, a massive rear wing, and enough aerodynamic elements to make it look like it's about to take flight. It's like a race car that escaped from the track, and it's absolutely breathtaking to behold. Powering the Veneno is a 6.5-litre V12 engine that's been tuned to produce a mind-blowing 740 horsepower. This gives the Veneno a top speed of 221 miles per hour and a 0 to 60 time of just 2.8 seconds, making it one of the fastest accelerating cars ever built. But the Veneno's appeal goes beyond its performance figures. It's a car that pushes the boundaries of what's possible in a road car, and it's a testament to Lamborghini's engineering prowess. And finally, our number 1 pick, the Lamborghini Centenario. This car is the culmination of everything Lamborghini has learned over the years, a celebration of 100 years of Ferruccio Lamborghini's legacy. Limited to just 20 coupes and 20 roadsters, the Centenario is a rare and exclusive beast, a rolling testament to Lamborghini's commitment to pushing the boundaries of automotive performance. The Centenario's design is a masterclass in aerodynamics and aggression. It takes inspiration from Lamborghini's iconic design language with sharp angles, a low-slung profile, and those signature scissor doors, but it pushes everything to a whole new level. It's like a fighter jet on wheels, with a massive rear diffuser, a massive rear wing, and enough vents and scoops to keep a wind tunnel busy for days. Powering the Centenario is a naturally aspirated 6.5-litre V12 engine that produces a mind-blowing 759 horsepower, making it the most powerful engine Lamborghini had ever put in a production car at the time. This gives the Centenario a 0 to 60 time of just 2.8 seconds and a top speed of over 217 miles per hour. But the Centenario is more than just a collection of impressive numbers. It's a car that feels incredibly connected to the road, with razor-sharp handling, a lightning-fast gearbox, and a soundtrack that will make the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. Thanks for joining us on this thrilling ride through Lamborghini's finest creations. From the groundbreaking Miura to the extreme Veneno and the celebratory Centenario, each of these cars represents a unique moment in Lamborghini's history, showcasing the brand's unwavering commitment to performance, innovation, and head-turning design. These cars are more than just machines. They're automotive works of art, symbols of power, and dreams on 4 wheels. They've inspired generations of car enthusiasts, and they continue to push the boundaries of what's possible in the world of supercars. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. We've got plenty more automotive adventures in store for you. Until next time, keep those engines roaring.